All right, everybody, Phaedra back with another reaction video. We got going on today is Divide's new song because I'm very behind. If you can't tell by the fact that I think this is 2 weeks late, and he's got another one coming out next week. I had a move. I had a vacation and then a move, and I'm in a new place with a new setup, new lights. I should look a little bit better. I got new lighting. Everything should be better, but I'm really excited to see what he's got here. I know he did an Asta song 3 years ago. It was one of his first songs I think he did when he switched over to anime, and I loved it. I think it was just called Clover. And I really liked that. It was around the time he was doing his Sin songs, I think, and that was like really good transitional Divide. And I'm really excited to see how he reimagines the Black Clover universe now that a lot more is out. And really to see what we've got going on here. Like, I don't know. I'm just really invested because I heard some people say it subverted their expectations because, of course, it's been a couple weeks. It's kind of impossible for me to not hear what's going on and hear a little bit about the song. But, as always, link to the original is down below. Please click the original and go support him because he is the one who is making this music. He is the one who is putting his heart and soul out there into this content. And I'm kind of here to vibe with it, give my thoughts on it, and we'll see what we got. Okay. Alright, so we've still got the guitar focus like the other one. Alright. Wait, hold up, I missed the credits. Wow, I wonder who did all of the music stuff. It couldn't be Divide. Couldn't be Divide. Could never be Divide doing all of his music stuff. Never. And then we've got... I still don't know how to say your goddamn name. I'm going to say Niqte in the video. People tell me all the time, but then I look at it and I overthink it, and I'm sorry. Doing the video. Alright, gotta turn that up in the mixer. They've been watching from the clouds. Ooh, I totally didn't click on the wrong thing looking to pause it. It's fine. Ooh, I don't know if that's... How could I explain? I love that effect. I've been pushing just as hard. Damn. My outcome's not the same, but I still believe. Ooh. I was expecting like a sustain there, but he cut that. That was nice. That was really nice. I always forget that Divide switches his intro versus the rest of the song. I always forget that, and I love it. Like, he's got that, like, gritty, guitar-focused, like, rock in the beginning, and then he pulls it back into this emotional stuff. And that's one of my favorite things is, you know, now that you come to expect it from Divide now, but, like, generally with Divide, you know, like, the intro of the song is going to, like, maybe not always a 180, but it's going to change a little bit. From the rest of the song, it's to hook you in and then get you into what he wants to say and the music he wants you to hear and what he really wants to make. And I've just, God. But I still believe my journey's only just begun. I tell myself to breathe. Ooh. I know that I could be the one. Damn. Even if they doubt me, push me where I stand. Alright, so he's taking this in a much more motivational. Ooh. I was wondering how long he was going to hold that. I really like the cadence to that. That is a really nice cadence. God, I don't know how to work my computer anymore. Just... like, I don't know, I just like... da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, just that. That is very satisfying to, like, hear. Like, that is very good vocal. Yeah, you called it, Matt. God, this makes me want to get back into playing guitar. Like, goddamn, that is a very satisfying riff. God, the whole song is just... Because, like, Clover was like, I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna push through, and you ain't gonna be able to tell what I'm gonna do. And, like, I got this, and, like, woohoo. And I don't know what that was, and I think that rhymed, unfortunately. But, like, this one is more of a cut back, not cut back, but, like, it's not, like, heavy guitar the whole time. He's talking about, like, I believed in myself. Why am I working just as hard as everyone else, but I'm not getting the same outcome? What is the difference? Over analyzing, wondering what you are doing different, what thing is happening behind the scenes, like potentially losing faith in yourself. But like Asta, you got to push through. You push through and you like, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm good enough to do what everybody else is doing. I need to keep pushing until I get there, because I will, and I will show them. I'll prove that, like, I got it. Ooh, that effect. God damn it, Divide. Alright, where is it? Ooh. Ooh. There's a lot to that line to unpack there. There is a lot to that. There is a lot to that. Maybe not as much as he meant, but that hit. That hurt. That fucking hurt. Who are you fighting for? If not for yourself, you'll never grow. It's good to fight for other people. It's good to do things for other people. You don't have to do things for other people. And it doesn't necessarily make you a good person to do things for other people, but to do things for other people helps them, and it's you know, to fight for other people and lessen their burdens. I can understand why a lot of people think that is a good thing to do, because you're shouldering a little bit of the burden yourself to lessen it on them. But if you don't fight for yourself, if you're doing this only for everybody else, and then everybody else disappears, what are you left with? You have no purpose. You have nothing to do. You didn't achieve what you wanted. So fighting for yourself and doing what you want, while still, you can still be considerate of everybody else. You can still help other people. But if you're not doing things for yourself, if you are not sitting down and achieving or even realizing what you want to do. I'm 25. I'm barely knowing what I want to do. I barely know what anyone wants to, like any point in my life is going to go. I only started doing this a year or two ago, 2 years ago, a little bit ago. But I've wanted to do it, I thought, for years. And until I started doing this for myself, I am so much happier now that I'm starting to fight for myself, to do what I want to do. Yes, I'm still helping other people, but now that I have a purpose for myself, I am driven to achieve what I want to do. So, while I may still do other things for people, while I still may help other people and lessen their burdens, while I still may do what I can to make sure other people's lives are easier, I'm not doing that at the hindrance of my own. Because people come and go. The only singular constant in your life is going to be you, and even you change. So allowing yourself that space to grow without relying on other people purely for what your day-to-day events will be, it gives you a purpose. It allows you to realize who you really want to be and who you truly can be if you give yourself the space in the room to do it. So that got really interesting. But that, like, it's just fighting for everyone else, which is a common trope in anime. It's a common trope in a lot of media nowadays to go, yes, this was for other people. I am the most altruistic person. I think that's the right word. That I am the best person for doing everything for everyone else all the time. We've romanticized that. We've romanticized putting your own desires to the side and not doing anything for yourself purely for everyone else. What is a king without a kingdom? You can dedicate yourself to your people. You can dedicate everything to everyone else. But unless you have something for yourself to stand on, what truly are you worth if you don't value yourself? This is a very inspirational song, and I got very sad and introspective there for a second, very life lessony. And as I said, I'm only 25. I don't have it figured out. I have nothing figured out. I'm just here. But these are just, I'm able to take the experiences I've been through and the people who have come and gone in my life to try to explain how I feel about songs and how this works. But that line really fucking hurt. Who do you fight for? If not yourself, you'll never grow. All right, Divide, hit me. Hit me with it. Come on, what do you got for me? God, I love when he strips the instrumental and it's just vocal. Ooh, yes! God, Divide with the sustain. God. Cause that could be something. Just to speak directly on Black Clover, that could be something Asta could have done. That was a banger of a fucking song, though, by the way. I just want to hear, like, that line in the chorus flows so well. Like, I didn't speak about the music a lot this time because it's Divide. Like, he is so far out of the reach of what I can talk about other than his guitars sound fucking gorgeous. And he is, especially since he's, like, done a couple songs and a couple verses where he's got that, as he calls it, rippity rip rap. Or rippity rap, or whatever he says, and it kind of makes me laugh a little bit. Is his choruses and his musical lines flow a little bit, like, even smoother, which, like, I didn't really think was possible with Divide being, like, one of the top tiers of production in the entire, like, industry. Like, community, I should say, not entire industry. He'll get there for fucking sure. But, like, the production level, like, it's just this. And then we get the sustain at the end. God. Kind of personally, I would have liked another, like, other side on the outro. Like, just... And then... Just another other side at the end. I don't know. Personally, that would have been cool, too. I would have liked that, too. But that was fucking amazing. As always, I don't really have a lot to say on that. Like, he just blew my mind with the inspirational quality of it, because he puts his heart and his soul into his goddamn music, and it always gets me. and you can tell when Divide's into what he's writing about. That is one of the biggest things. 9 times out of 10, he will write a song that he is like, I am 100% invested. But then you can tell when he's like, hey, this is something I'm enjoying, and while I might not fully appreciate and feel the emotion of what I'm making right now, I started this song, so now I'm going to finish it because I still appreciate it. But you can tell when his passion is taking over, and this was a fucking masterpiece. I cannot wait to see what he has next week for us. And I will do my best to be on time for that one. But as always, I don't know why you would have watched this without watching the original 15 minutes for a 3.5-minute song reaction. But link to the original is down below. I am reacting to this live on Twitch and YouTube. Feel free to subscribe, like, go follow me on Twitch or anything like that if you'd really like to. Just to catch some of these live, because I do a lot that don't make it as videos. I do a lot of them live that don't make it as videos. But as always, if you click one goddamn link down below, click the link to the original.